Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday, the 18th of January today. So, because it's Wednesday, happy hump day. Welcome back to A Day Trade with Tony. We're all about trading the stock market, the US stock market to be specific. So, stocks and shares, we don't trade, not on this channel at least, we don't trade crypto, we don't trade futures or Forex. It's all about trading equities, so stocks and shares. So, today we've had a good green day. It started off poor, as usual, my usual red to green move. We traded Tesla pre-market, and the reason for trading one of the high cap stocks today, such as Tesla, is that the PPI numbers dropped. So PPI is Producers Price Index. It's the cost to manufacture or to produce goods and services. It's the flip side of the same coin in terms of inflation as the CPI that dropped last week. And we got a little bit of volatility, and I tried to chase the volatility with Tesla, and I lost a little over $2,000 doing that. I did trade Bed Bath & Beyond, lost money on that one as well. Those were the first two trades. So we're, a little over 3,500 down as we go into the open. And then we traded TCBP, we traded NRGV, those are the two tickers, and then we traded PBLA. So we got green on all three of those. It leaves us just shy of $4,000 in profit on the day, about $3,500 in terms of net profit. So let's take a look at the trade, shall we? So we started off with Tesla. And we'll go back to the pre-market where the numbers dropped. It was 8:30 where the numbers dropped, and this is where we looking to trade this. So we saw this, the numbers dropped. The SPY moved up. I tried to chase this, got in. It moved up and then it pulled back. And as it started to move back up again, I thought I'd hold it. It pulled back again, and we got out. And we lost a little over $2,000 on that, so 2,172 to be precise. Then we traded Bed Bath & Beyond just before the open. So if we go to Bed Bath & Beyond just before the open, as this moved up, we got in for this move up, and it pulled back. And we got out just before the open. So we're in here, and then we got out here as it pulled back and made new lows. We didn't quite go to plan. As far as I was concerned, I just mistimed that one, quite frankly, and I thought maybe it would move back up, and it didn't quite go that way. Bed Bath & Beyond right now, whilst it went up to kind of 475, it did pull back down and go below, below $4. Went red on the day. In fact, did Bed Bath & Beyond dropped to 7% down on the day is where we're currently standing after hours. So those were the first two trades that I took, and it kind of left us a bit of a hole as the bell went, and we were looking at the open. So then we traded just after the bell. It was TC Biopharm, and this moved up into a halt. We managed to catch. Well, this was moving up, and it was kind of looking for a gap and go scenario. It was just called out in the live chat on the morning show. As we broke these pre-market highs, we entered our position into a halt, and then it moved up. We managed to take some profits there. It moved up again, and we took some profits as the high. It did pull back and move back up, and then when it pulled all the way back and broke new lows, that's when we exited the position. We're already $4,000 up on this. So this was a good one. It sold off from there pretty much. Lost over $2 over the course of the day, and finished under $6, which is where it's $5.95 is where it's at right now. So that was TC Biopharma. That was the biggest win of the day by a long shot. Now I was trading the small account as well as the large account, and I traded NRG Energy Vault Holdings on the small account, and we actually lost a little bit on this one to start off with. as we got in here and it pulled back. And then we actually got in here, it pulled back. We ended up losing about $600 on this one. Then we got back in. This is on the small account and rode that up. We also traded this on the large account at the same time, so we're able to get in for this break here on both accounts simultaneously. And then we got stopped out. Here, and then as it moved up again, we entered for a quick move up. We didn't really make much on this particular move, but because as it started to pull back, we got stopped out again. So we put the quick trailing stop in place as this moved up. I think we got a couple of cents on that one on this move. Then it started to sell off, and it's pretty much around kind of $4.50 to $5 now. So. That was NRGV. We got kind of just green on that one there. Then as this pulled all the way back, it did make another pump, and this is where we made the on the small account we made the rest of our gains. So this one we got this on the move up, $2,000. On the small account, I'll cover that in a different video. Watch that. I'll drop that after I've dropped this one. We did trade PBLA Therapeutics. Now the reason we traded PBLA Therapeutics is because this is extremely. I tried to trade this yesterday. It's about 170% short interest. There's more people borrowed shares to short than there are shares available to actually trade. So this started to move up yesterday. I got caught on this one and I had to get out quickly. Then I'm waiting for this to squeeze. It's going to squeeze at some stage this shortly. Just huge short interest like that. It's got to if it keeps moving up. So this moved up. We got this pullback. And this is where I got in and was able to ride this up and get got a 20-cent move on this before it then got stopped me out. So as it broke the whole dollar here at $4, and then it moved up, and then as it pulled back, I got stopped out, and I think we got 19-20 cents on that move. It got a bit choppy, and then it sold off and pulled back, and that was the last trade I took. So. Didn't trade anything else on the main account. I did trade on the small account, but that's pretty much that's pretty much it. So where does that leave us? I've imported my trades for the day, so let's have a look at where we are, because we had a loss yesterday, a red day yesterday. Wasn't as big as it could have been, but we did have a loss yesterday. It was a little over $7,000 the red. So let's have a look at what that looks like on my trader view statistics. This is the calendar. We're back green, another green day. We're not quite covering the drawdown, but let's look at the actual reports of where we are on the month, the detailed numbers here. So $87,000 in terms of gross numbers on the month, which is after 10 trading days. Is a really good average, $8,700 per day average, which is really good. We didn't do that today, of course, so it's coming down from over 9,000 on Monday or whatever it was when we were last green. Friday when we were last green, it was 9,000. Yesterday brought it down, and then it brought it down further still. So. Well, we're doing well enough. If I look at the drawdown, win-loss expectation, I can look at the drawdown. We've still got a bit of a drawdown to recover from, so we've still got over $3,000 to recover tomorrow. It is Thursday tomorrow, so we've got Friday as well. So we've got two more trading days this week. But we're in a very, very good 2-to-1 ratio on the risk trading accuracy selection, and we've got 144 versus 56, so it's almost 3-to-1 in terms of profit loss. So not in a bad place at the moment on the main account. So that didn't really trade much today. It was very choppy. If we look at the wider market, you can see how it was selling off across the course of the day. It got very choppy to start off with. We had the numbers drop for the PPI data here. It moved up, then down. A lot of the largest cap stocks did the same thing, mirrored this action. That's why I lost on Tesla. Then it just got very choppy sideways until kind of an hour into the market, and then it sold off pretty much the whole day. You can see that it just carried on selling. This was the market, and whilst we did have a little bit of consolidation before the close, it then sold into the close for the last hour of power hour, and we're just now at 391. So it's a bit of a sell-off day, finishing the day down. The market's finishing the day down, but 1.6% overall. So the market's not giving a lot of opportunity to. If you're a long bias trader like myself, i.e. wanting to see the price action move up, it's not giving a lot of opportunities. I think the biggest mover across the course of today was about 40%. So we've not had any parabolic movers or anything like that either. So I think some days it'd be like that. Some days it's probably better just to sit on your hands and not trade at all. Luckily enough, despite going 3,000 in the red before the bell, we were able to get on some good moves in that first 90 minutes after the bell, 2 hours, certainly before lunchtime, and not just recover that, but finish almost $4,000 up. So sometimes patience is probably more important than jumping in and chasing momentum, for sure. So maybe tomorrow I'll be a little more patient, wait for the opportunities. I did trade one stock, but took a couple of entries on the one stock with the small account challenge, but I'll do that summary, separate video. I'll drop that later, and I'll be back trading tomorrow, 90 minutes before the market opens. So come join me then. That's 8 a.m. market time, 1 p.m. here in Ireland, and the same time in the UK or London time. So I'll be back at it tomorrow. Come join me and we'll be trading live. Hope to see you there. Take care.